Okay, welcome. I am starting this new stream. I'll give it a couple of seconds so I can find a place to cut. All right, so here we go. All right, so um, this this live is going to be about my journey podcasting. I do the biggest thing about it. This is you have to get a routine down where basically um, you're creating 2, 3, 4. You hear people talk about 4 times a day. I can understand it. When you first start, you're thinking, there's no way in the world you're gonna put that many. You're gonna just be able to do that kind of volume. So I'm gonna go to my studio. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. And where is my share? All right, I'm gonna go share and share not my screen, my Chrome. That seems to be the best thing to do. Then I don't have to clean up so much stuff later, stuff that I don't want to show on air, that kind of thing. That's not Chrome. That is Chrome. Okay, so if you notice, I am showing Chrome right now. Let's see. I'm sharing my screen. Let's see what it actually looks like on Zoom. Return to meeting. Okay, I am on the meeting. Okay, so I'm good. That just puts up my background there. Okay, so I am sharing my dashboard. And really, I wanted to show you my content because the biggest thing about this is, hold on, let's comment. Let's go to content and let's go to live content. Okay, so it says I'm live now, so it's saying I'm currently live, but that's all my content. I got about 15 videos in there. And you can see when I started off a couple days, and then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row, and then not in a row, but six, in the group, I should say. That's probably a couple days apart. This is 4 days apart. That's 4, and this is more consistent here. And so and then I actually went out of town. My family, holidays and reunion and family visits. And so when I got back, I think I did one when I was traveling. Which one was that? This one remote. This was when I was traveling. Actually, there's things to do while you're traveling right here on October 6th. All right, so I did this in my car. It's the first remote one I did. And then um then I started creating content here, and I want to start doing 2-a-days because I got my system down now. I know I can throw this thumbnail up. This thumbnail has my name, contact information, email, my Zoom contact. So anybody could jump on a Zoom or message me. We can do a Zoom about any of their issues because I do computer support network. Let me get up my website here. So always good to have. Computer HS. I could spell this morning. All right. So website. Let's see. That's another reason I have to redo my website. So anybody out there that is really good at website design. I'm getting ready to do a major overhaul on my website because it's slow when it pulls up. It's a lot of big graphics on it. I like it because of the graphics, but I have to make a change. So I think I'm going to go to Fiverr. It's what is it? Fiverr. Fiverr. I think that's it. Yeah. Fiverr. And then there are a bunch of freelancers out there, web design, and I already have a sign in here. And I probably have some people already in my list that I use already. But anyway, the Fiverr is the place you want to go to. I'm sharing my screen so you should be able to see this. I'm not going to necessarily put it in the show notes, but Fiverr is a good place to find great. No matter how your situation changes, it doesn't matter. Always I have a programmer that I use. He's in India, and usually I just message him at night with my what do I use for him? I use Skype. And I say, Raul, I need my website, and this is my website, by the way. It should be up now. Okay, so if you notice this little screen slide, that thing is my memory killer right there. And I'm on these servers, on GoDaddy servers. Technically, I'm on these GoDaddy servers that I need to upgrade to the new server. Same price. I just got to move all my content over on the new server. And then it's a faster server too. It's got more RAM, more everything for the same price I'm paying now. But they won't just manually do it for you. They'll leave you on their legacy system, and then you have to do it yourself. So I have to do it myself. So anyway, I'm doing the changes in the thing. I'm going to do it all at one time, move the site over. I just don't want my people not having access to my podcast. So I'll have to figure out how to do maybe I have to do a second site. I haven't figured that out yet. That's the part that I have to work on. But anyway, this is part of the journey I'm excited about. I'm at 15. When I get to 100, obviously it gets better, it gets easier. Different kind of content. This content we're talking about, podcasts, Zoom Live journey, basically. But Zoom Live just lets me, boom, push it out to Zoom, Facebook, and everything. I haven't even done all that yet. So I am a newbie when it comes to this. But it's with the AI and everything else. I got AI for programming. This is all going to get easier and better. I'm an IT bit, but I usually do my normal stuff is rack and stack. I do remote tech support, local tech support. I'm going to jump over to some job picks. So I set up racks, run cable, put in switches, routers. Got a job today at what's the place called? Aldi's. And you don't have a rack. They'll have all their corporate stuff in here. You got a double firewall, so your internet comes in through your main WAN, your secondary WAN, and then everything runs in, and this is redundant. So if something dies, you got a double firewall. One dies, replace the other one. Switch dies, you replace the other switch. So everything's redundant when it comes to corporate. But I do all that. POS is obviously any kind of, I think this picture I took when we were at the Marriott, and Marriott had a bunch of stuff. We set up all kinds of router switches and everything else, but they had a bunch of ThinkPads that we had to install. There's my Dell Yeti there. But we were in one of the conference rooms and we had to set all this up. It was a bunch of fun. I got to put some of my new pictures in here too. Tester, you can see where the link lights are and what's dying. This is my doctor's office. We ran cable, Stingray at the ceiling there. I think we have Comcast and we have AT&T dual WAN, quad power rack. That's early. We hadn't installed anything yet. All this stuff has to be installed. Phones, the whole nine. Let's see. This is, I think that's Dr. O's place too. This is it's a TV, IP phone. So we kind of do it all. We've been doing it for 25 plus years. So we got lots of great picks. We do a lot of fiber too. We run fiber. That's our fiber. We run all the way over, and then we put our converters over to go to the switches. I think this was on the main floor. We run it from outside, and then we run this upstairs to I think this is on the 15th floor. Fiber you can run long runs with. So anyway, this is all the stuff that sharing within the podcast live streams. So it just lets customers know what we do, and it just gives them an opportunity to see some of the work. Plus, they get to hear my comments on some of the work we've done. And then, so if you have a business, home office, whatever it is, you need help with just setting up your laptop. I mean, I do that as well. I don't do all corporate stuff. So I just set up somebody's laptop the other day, met them at Costco, met them at Best Buy, went over, bought the laptop, and then we did a Zoom. We actually, the appointment was so she could buy the laptop. We bought it. I had an appointment, so I went on my way, and then scheduled appointment, and we took a couple hours on the phone, and I zoomed in using Zoom, did all the tech support. We rebooted her machine, put all the updates on, all the normal stuff. But any questions, I'm always answering a bunch of questions for people. So that is so. Back in the day, this podcast journey was not part of business. I mean, you put an ad in the paper or word of mouth or whatever. But as I listen to people talk about this is the new word of mouth, because I mean, I'm showing work that we've done, showing my journey on so far as working with clients and what they need and that kind of thing. And that's so different than back in the day. So it's been fun, but you got the tools. It's all about, how to use the tools to produce this. So I'm getting better and better at that. That's why my number of podcasts is going up, because if it's easy, I have a job at 10. I'm getting ready to run out the door right now, but I just put up this live because I can. It's so easy. It takes 5 minutes to set up, do it for 10 minutes, do a little bit on the front side. Stop this share. Do a little bit on the front side, and basically, you got to be able to snip it on the front side, you trim it, basically. You find out your 2 points and everything else in the middle you're keeping. And then if I accidentally went over, showed you a password or something like that, I will go ahead and go back in and blur that out. You got these blur tools, makes it so easy. You can't copyright. I mean, you can't. If I have music playing in the background, if it's not open for copyright, then you'll get copyright errors. YouTube will take down your video, and that's just understanding what their policies are, so you're not, stepping on their toes. You don't want to use somebody's stuff without paying them. So that's been good. So 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 definitely learning the live podcast game, and just sharing it as we build it. We say fly it as you build it. We're sharing it as we build it. So this is pretty cool. But anyway, we're cutting off for right now. Philip Branch, got my phone number up there. My Zoom ID is my phone number, so you can Zoom or text me. And if you have any questions on, setting up your computer, I had a guy call me yesterday about his hard drive that, well, not his hard drive, he had a laptop that he used for work, and his company said, okay, we're parting ways. So now I need to take all our username and data off that machine, which is fine. He bought the machine, he gets to keep it. So what they did was they removed their user, removed their data, and then unfortunately, he didn't have another user on that machine that that he could access. And so they turned on BitLocker, and BitLocker is an encryption program, which didn't help him much. So BitLocker is encryption, so it's a security thing. So it helps you when you're traveling, that kind of thing. So it just keeps the corporate data safe, which is fine. But when they removed it, they locked him out of his own computer. So now he has to either wipe his hard drive or get the BitLocker keys from corporate. And I don't think that relationship ended like that. So it basically, he has to wipe his machine, load his OS. He always knew he had to buy a new Microsoft Office 365 because that was their 365 that he was using. So yes, if you use your machine for corporate work and they turn on BitLocker, please make sure you get those keys, or make sure you have a user on the root of your machine that you will always have access to, even though the other user gets removed. So you're in good shape. You can still access your machine. So word to the wise is sufficient. Anyway, call me. I'm around live. I take calls anywhere. I work anywhere. So have any questions on your work or office or your home? Let me know. Phil Branch. Thanks. Bye. Oh, please smash the like button. I always got to say that. This is YouTube. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. It helps every time you like and subscribe.